Okay. So we've got a Griffin, 1S, mount close range weapon than the 1N cousins allow them to jump in for closer attacks, then move away to disengage your flank. They're generally better at dealing with heat build up too. That's interesting. Right, let's go to the bay. So the Griffin is a 55 weight. Let's have a quick look what he... Because he... What does he have? So he's got a couple of rockets. He's got some lasers as well. Is it going to be... better than the Shadowhawk? I don't think it is. Okay, let's repair. That's got LRM ammo there and a jump jet. So LRM ammo there. Let's repair the bits and pieces. And oh, a jump jet. Equipment. Jump jet. Let's do that. And then we got this gyro, which I believe is for stability, which, I mean, Behemoth did get meleeed. And it's free, so I guess I may as well keep it. 156,000, 9 days. Ugh. It's going to sting. Let's repair that. It's only going to take 1 day. It's just a little bit damage on the leg and a little bit damage on the torso. I think I'll probably sell the Griffin. I might sell the Trebuchet as well. I wish the task in progress didn't hide the UI because I was trying to check the arm, but I think that's probably fine. Yeah, I'll probably sell the Trebuchet. I'll probably sell the Blackjack as well. I mean, it is a family heirloom, but my family are dead from a terrifying Badger hyperspace jump accident, so probably not worth keeping it around. And the Panther can go as well. Do you... If like we take everything off, does that make it sell for less? Might test that. I don't know. I mean, it'd be weird if it didn't. That way you could strip the mech and then sell it. Anyway, let's go to contracts. And we are... That's a 3-skull one there, but we're going to go for the liberation of Panzyr. Proceed to Panzyr, where you will assist the Restoration Army's efforts to liberate House Decimus. Restoration Army intel suggests that a lance but with long-range fire capabilities could prove advantageous on this drop. Further detail provided upon your arrival. So we do have one of the quick draws, which has long-range missiles, and then of course we've got Behemoth. So I think that's probably... But, well, maybe... Okay. Let's think about this. So we've got the Centurion here. He's not long range. He's very much short range. So maybe we want to take... If we refit the Trebuchet... Do we need to refit him? I don't think we do. I mean, we could... To be honest, his armour is rather low. So I could do that. Just like take one laser away. Still long. Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep him, and we'll use him. We'll use a Trebuchet in the mission. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. So it's going to take how long is it going to take there? 24 days, which actually is going to work in our favour. Because I'm out for 32. BMOS out for 34. Is that going to be a problem? We can always wait. It's a story mission. It's not going to go away. Okay, let's travel to Panzyr.
Course plotted.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Thanks, Doc. So that's a training module. That's good. Do we want... we got anything else we can build? I mean, yes is the answer to that. Do we want to build anything? That's the question. We could build habitat pods. That's more space for mech warriors. We don't really need that. Structure. I kind of feel like structure is quite important. I have noticed that they have patched up the holes in the Argo, so that's nice. Internal supports for the Argo spine are functional, but without significant rebuilding and reinforcement, the demands of 3 fully operational hab pods will eventually torque it apart into scrap. Well, that doesn't sound good. Commander, we are still under the specifications for the ship's main spine. If you want to put any more mass onto Gown Pod or increase the drive output, we'll need to spend more time bringing the secondary supports up to full strength. Yeah, do that.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
Makes sense to me. Don't want my ship falling apart while I'm flying it. We could, like, you know, patch up these little bits. Happy accents. Darius opens the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago and we're just opening some of the crates of medicine tools, and I can't believe this has happened again, but Yang practically explodes from his chair. We have more frozen triple F burger meat. Do you know how hard that stuff is to come by in the periphery? Dr. Murad sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration was still operational. I don't want a repeat of last time. Now, the last time I gave... Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, the last time I gave it to Yang, he got... Brilliant. Yang's eager face made it a little harder to strike a stern tone. Chief, I'm going to give you the shipment, but you have forced it this time. I don't want to find half your technicians in the med bay. I mean it. 2 days later, Yang shows up unannounced in your quarters. There's sweat on his brow, and his mechanical hand fiddles with an oil-soaked rag. Boss, I swear it wasn't the Triple F's fault. We cooked those patties as though practically charcoal briquettes. You unconsciously tried to rub the stress out of your forehead. What's the bottom line? Yang considers a moment. I've scheduled shorter and more frequent shifts, and I set up a couple rows of emergency latrines. Our efficiency should only be negatively impacted for a week. Boss. Tops. Ugh. So too busy pooping through the eye of a needle. God damn it, Yang. Next time you're not having those burgers, okay? Right, let's stop here because we can... Can we go to the shop? I don't think we can go to the shop.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Thanks, Yang. Hope your tummy's feeling a bit better. Mech-wise, we're looking okay. I won't do the mission right away. I'll pop to the shop first. Just check to see if we got any like upgrades we can maybe pop on the mechs first. Okay, so here we are at Weldry. And here is Panzyr. Oh wait, can we actually go to the shop? Because it's a baddie planet, isn't it? Okay, so they're feeling better. Rover's returned to duty. That's good. Yes, this is Oregon Directorate. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to use the shop here. Right at Panzyr. Not yet. Yeah, we can't. Do I want to give it 8 days so I'm out of action? Well, let's go to the Mech Warriors.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so we've got Medusa. Medusa's definitely going to come on the mission. Yeah, no, I'm not too worried about that. He doesn't really have indirect fire. Well, he will have indirect fire, won't he? Because he'll have the rockets. Because he'll be in the trebuchet. Do I want him in the trebuchet? That's the question. Do I? He's probably not best used there.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe I'll go with Rover. indirect that. Okay, let's go for the... Yeah, okay, let's go for tactics. Oh, reset it. There we go. Let's go for tactics with him.
Good to go.
Glitch is going to be good to go. Guts, +2 health. I mean, I don't want Glitch to die. Base weapon, indirect fire. I think let's just go for base weapon. I mean, +1 unsteady threshold is quite nice. Let's just go for gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
More chance of hitting can only be a good thing. Medusa, +2 unsteady threshold. I'm not too bothered about that. Indirect. I think let's just go for gunnery.
Training complete.
Yeah, okay. Scarface, you got some... Let's just go for gunnery with you. Yep.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I'm here.
And then Snowbank, just gunnery for you, I think, as well.
Training complete.
Orders.
Behemoth, Jules, you've got a lot. We could go for breaching shot. And a cooled shot bonus. Let's do that.
Training complete.
And then me. Maybe just go for the base weapon hit? Sure.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Okay, we may as well launch the contract now. Welcome to Panzyr, Commander Brown. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army are already fighting on the planet's surface and have been for weeks. I mean, maybe a little bit longer than weeks considering how long it took us to get here. With the aid of House Decimus's ground support facilities, Miss Maya will carry your lance through Panzyr's orbital debris field and drop you on the surface. Tell us more about this debris field, Lord Madeira. It's a holdover from the Amiris Civil War. Also known as the Amiris Kerensky Civil War, and as the Amiris coup. This was a war fought in the years 2766 to 2780 that ultimately led to the dissolution of the Star League. In the years preceding, Stefan Amiris of the Rimworld Republic had become a close confidant of the young First Lord of the Star League, Richard Cameron. Amiris betrayed the First Lord's trust and killed him on December 27th, that was my birthday, 2766. He then executed all remaining members of House Cameron and seized the throne for himself. Fair enough. In response, General Alexander Kerensky led the Star League Defense Force to conquer and destroy the Rimworld Republic, then turned their might towards Stefan Amiris on Terra. Kerensky's SLFDF defeated Amiris and executed him and his family in late 2779. The elimination of both House Cameron and House Amiris left no clear successor for the title of First Lord, and the Council Lords could not agree. On August 12, 2781, the Lords dissolved the Star League. There was a great battle in orbit over Panzyr, and most of the wreckage is still there from the form of dense field of particulate material. Navigating the field unassisted would be a formidable task. Thankfully, we've got the spaceport's control centre on our side and be able to guide us in and send tugs to assist us if necessary. You feeling okay with that, Sumia? Oh yeah, Commander, no sweat. This kind of navigation support I'll be getting from ground control. I could take us through the field with my eyes closed. Well, don't do that. Let's keep going. What happens when we're on the surface? Lady Arano wants your lance behind enemy lines while she leads from the front, of course, and you will harass the Directorate supply train and target valuable military hardware. She already has a target list drawn up for you. Hold that thought, Lord Madeira. Commander, I'm getting a tight beam communication from that surface. It's Lady Arano and it looks urgent. I'm putting it on the screen now. Monster Band, you couldn't have arrived at a better time. Our forces on surface desperately need your help. With the support of House Decimus, we're making our final push against who's the House Decimus? Above the mountains, a founding phrase for the Augurian coalition, currently ruled by Lord Pierre-Louis Decimus. The Decimus House sigil is an orange sun hanging low over a snow-capped mountain. The ancestral seat of House Decimus is Panzyr. Last major stronghold, our forces are fully committed to attack and we're pushing them back, but the Directorate just seized control of Panzyr's only remaining spaceport. With it, they'll be able to call down reinforcements at will. I need someone to take the spaceport's control tower away from them. Once bound, that someone is going to have to be you. That means Mrs. Meyer will need to carry you through the debris field unassisted. Hope that her skills are up to the task. Well, this day just got more interesting. I'm afraid there's more, Alexander. I've just received a message from Lady Centrella. Oh, that's that though. There's been a major incident on Perdition. Perdition is a Taurian system planet on the border with the Federated... Blah, 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 blah. Fine. It looks like terrorist action. A chemical attack against the port city of Harlow's Landing. Initial casualty report suggests some 11,000 dead. That sort of thing isn't supposed to happen anymore. 11,000 civilian deaths, that's a damned atrocity. My sentiments exactly. How have the Taurians responded? In predictable fashion, Protector Calderon is claiming the attack was an act of Davian... Who's a Davian? House Davian by Freedom Sword. From the capital world of New Avalon, the Davian family led the Federated Sons. Oh, right, so they're the Federated Sons. Fine. In violation of the Ares Conventions, he's already called it the Perdition Massacre. For their part, the Davalons have denied all knowledge of the attack. Their denials will fall on deaf ears. Calderon will believe anything that House Davian has to say. I won't believe anything that House Davian has to say. This is going to accelerate our timetable. We need to retake your throne before the situation gets any worse. If war was to erupt between the Federation and the Concordat, it would easily spill into the Reach, and we can't afford that type of chaos. Can't say I like the idea of a couple of superpowers inserting themselves into this campaign. Yeah, that's fair. Now we better push forward before that happens. I want you to proceed with the drop. I'm monster-bound. I'm expecting this deployment to be a difficult one. Bring your best, and may the gods grant you victory. We'll be counting on your success. You heard the lady, Dan. Best get to it. Mayor, I'm going to go ahead and trust that you've got this. Do me a solid and try not to scrape the leopard's paint on the way down. Yeah, so I'll do my best. Okay, so they said that ranged support would be useful. So, let's take the trebuchet. I'm going to switch... Right, no Scarface. Glitch is going to take the quick draw. No, Glitch is going to take the Shadowhawk. Medusa is going to take the quick draw. And then... we don't really have anyone else. Who's got good... I guess Decker. Decker take the trebuchet. In fact, what I'm going to do is Decker is going to take the quick draw. And then Rover is going to take the trebuchet. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Come here, Arano. Commander, I'm glad you made it. Navigate Panzyr's debris field unassisted is no small feat, even for a ship as small as a Leopard. Miss Meyer is to be commended for her skill. No sweat, Lady Arano. Just don't ask me to do it again. You won't have to. Restoration strike teams have already joined forces with the 2nd Decimus Fusiliers to engage the enemy on multiple fronts. We have them at a disadvantage, but if they manage to bring in reinforcements, we're in trouble. I need to engage the enemy, locate the dropship control centre and destroy it. Without ground support, their ships won't be able to navigate the debris field. Directorate's forces on the surface will be cut off and our combined forces will sweep them away. I'm sorry to interrupt, Lady Arano, but we just intercepted a transmission from the ADV Coronac. They're requesting navigational aid. It sounds like they're on their way down. If that ship lands, our bid for the system fails. Once about, I need you to take that control centre out before the Coronac touches down. Second can help that. We have a Leopard full of engineers heading your way, Commander. I'll need you to clear us a path to Spaceport Security Headquarters, take out their vehicles and make us some breathing room, and we'll turn the turret defences against them. That's the plan then. We'll use the turrets to cover your approach. As soon as we have the turrets under control, the Directorate will begin firing on them. Use that as a distraction or engage the enemy to protect them. It's your call either way.
Good hunting, Commander. You bring down the control center and we'll handle the rest.
Okie dokie. Right. Let's move our quick draws forward first. Hello.
More potential salvage on the field.
Commander, I'm seeing Directorate SRM carriers on radar. Recommend engage them at long range. I'll take you apart if you get them close. Well, that's not ideal. Right, what? That's a bulldog. Oh my, oh no, oh
I
no.
hear ya.
Oh, strongly dislike. Die. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
God damn it, I love glitch.
Orders?
Right, what else? Oh, there's another one. 75, 70. It's not... Can we get better? Yes, we can.
I'm walking here.
Please die.
Locking on.
Thank you.
Reporting vehicle destroyed. Boss.
We're on a bit of a time limit. Okay, so that bulldog, a little bit nasty,
Yep.
not the worst. What about these guys? You know what? I feel like I'm rocking the gold-green colour scheme here. I mean, the pink was nice. Gold-green's better. Striker, bulldog. Okay, there is... I think we've taken out all the SRM carriers. Let's kill the bulldog. Kill the bulldog.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Commander,
Still alive, eh?
on my way.
Hopefully, this will kill you.
Engaging target.
Perfect. Okay, I'm feeling very good about this so far. This is going very, very well. We've still got 5 rounds remaining. Okay, that's not too bad. That's okay.
Light damage. Holding firm.
A little bit of fire, but we're alright. Okay, so we've got
Waiting on you, Commander.
a couple of bogeys here to kill. We've got a striker and a bulldog. So we're looking at their right side mostly. 75, 75. So I reckon we could probably take
All
these
weapons
out.
are go.
I live to serve.
Do I want to concentrate fire? Let's go for it.
Got it, Commander.
Okay, good.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Okay, I think taking all the vehicles out in 2 turns is pretty good.
Coordinates received. Let her rip.
Nicely done, Commander. Lieutenant Andres, your approach onto the security HQ is clear. Roger that, Lady Ranu. We'll have our turrets under friendly control in just a moment. Engage your forces guarding that control tower onto Mount. Let's make those turrets count. They take control of our damn turrets. All units, target the turrets and destroy them before the enemy battle mechs enter weapons range. Do it now. No, don't destroy my turrets, you dick. Oh, there's a lot of mechs here, isn't there? we only have to destroy the... So, what do we need to kill? We need to kill this drop... Okay. It's quite far away, isn't it? We're going to have to get fairly close. I think we're going to have to sprint to get there in time. But jump. No, sprint. Got 11 rounds.
I await your command.
We could start, but on the other hand... think you can't jump, can you? I don't want to get you stuck somewhere and then have to run you back down, so we'll just head down the road, because obviously we'll move faster on the road. We just need to get in range of that control tower and bomb it. Oh no, one of my turrets. You never had a chance to kill anything.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, it's a target-rich environment for them at the moment, so if I can get as close as possible... Oh my god, they got a dragon.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
That's something. I'll take that. Jeez. All the head injuries. Jeez, holy crap. Christ, I'm glad those turrets are on my side. Ignore the turrets and concentrate your fire on those battle mechs. We must protect the control centre. If our reinforcements can't land, we're all dead. Now fight for the Directorate. Yeah, for the evil Directorate. Personally, I would not ignore those turrets, because having seen what they just did, they're fucking terrifying.
Waiting for orders. Don't need to tell me twice.
Let's just move up and hope we can bomb them along the way. 420 rockets left. That's loads. That's fine. See if we can hit that Panther. I mean, he is currently not easy to hit, and also he's entrenched, so it's not great, but are they really ignoring the turrets? Because that seems like a very bad idea.
Onward.
You have only got 180 rockets left, so I'm just going to... No point throwing rockets away.
Standing by.
It's Arctic, so we're not... Let's just do a little jump. Yeah, that's fine, and then we'll just do a little brace as well, so that way we're braced and... Ugh, that dragon is... I want a dragon. Can I have a dragon? I'd like a dragon. They're really ignoring those towers. That seems like a very bad idea.
Confirmed.
I mean, we've got quite a few rock... Could fire on the Hunchback. Doesn't really seem worth it, considering they're all braced. We've still got 10 rounds, loads of time. Jesus Christ. I mean, do you actually need me, or shall I... I can wait if you like, if the turret's having all the fun.
What can I do for you?
Little bit do I... Okay, I've got options. I could try and move forward and get in range of that drop ship control tower. Alternatively, I mean, because that could put me under a lot of fire. Alternatively, I could sort of sit here, let the turrets do their work. We could take out this Jenner, potentially. Not as much of a threat. But, I mean, we've got lots of rockets, so it's only a 50% chance, though. Okay, yeah, go for it.
This should be good.
Ow! Little bugger.
They can hurt me. They will be done.
Again, the problem with this is that we've only got 180 missiles left. Could fire on the Hunchback, though. I kind of like that.
Locked and loaded. Commander.
Might do a little jump. Little jump? Little jump. That's going to give me a fair chunk of evasion and also put me in a pretty good firing position.
All weapons are go. Good to go. On my way.
Yeah, sure.
Taking the shot.
I'll do it. Oh, he's dead.
I hear ya.
We could hit that dragon. He does have his back to us. He does have a lot of armour on the back, though. He's not actually that scary. AC 5, LRM 10, 2 couple of medium. It's not really that. Could hit that hunchback. How we do? I mean, to be honest, there's not many left. I mean, we could. If I could knock down that hunchback.
Firing everything I've got.
We've still got 8 rounds. Okay, he's down.
I'm receiving you.
Could I maybe... It's a little bit ballsy, but I'm gonna... Because I'm not too bothered if Rover dies, so we're gonna charge him forward. See if we can take out that... Basically, we're going to use him as bait. He'll have lots of evasion, and those turrets are sort of firing on the other mechs, so I don't think it's that much of a...
Yeah. Here we go.
Just keep tormenting him. Ooh, that's going to use a lot of heat, but if we do that, should be okay.
Orders? Aye, aye.
Let's again fire on the hunchback. Weirdly more worried about him than the dragon.
The clock is ticking and that dropship is getting close.
I know.
I'd recommend that you prioritize targeting the control center, Commander.
Just chill, alright? You'll be fine. We've got 7 rounds. When it gets to 5, I'll panic. Do I want to try and knock that dragon down? I'm going to reserve. See what they do. Really? Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
If we can take him down, we just have a Panther and the Dragon to worry about. Well, that was a bit pitiful. could just fire everything.
Copy that.
Move up right behind him. So we'll get lots of evasion for doing that as well.
Take this, dirtbag. Ready for orders.
Okay, Decker. I could sprint you over there.
Commander?
Or Rover. It does put you in line of sight. There you have cover. A little bit ballsy, but he's gonna make a run for it with cover from the turrets.
What's up, boss?
See if we can shoot him in the back. Yeah, don't worry about those satellite dishes. They're probably not important. Probably don't need them. Let's not use the LRMs. Let's just do the lasers. I mean, I'd prefer if you could target the dragon, but... Well, that's good. Okay. You guys don't seem to be actually firing on me.
I'm ready.
Ooh, that's a bit... What have you got? AC5. Yeah, I don't really... yeah. Let's reserve. Okay, that was fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, we got 6 turns. I need to get...
Ready for orders. Going full throttle.
Bye!
Waiting for orders.
That dragon is probably... If we can kill him, then taking out that control tower should be easy.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Okay, we got plenty of time to play with. This is no problem. You're looking a little bit on the warm side, aren't you, Medusa? You have been jumping around a lot, though.
Heading out.
I'm hoping the turrets will target the dragon now.
Roger. Ready for orders.
Let's fire... no, let's save the long-range missiles just in case we need them.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's... I think we'll get... will we get a couple of pieces of dragon? That'd be quite nice. This is not your day, is it? Nope, really not your day.
Position confirmed. Coordinates received.
Right, are we in range to attack? No.
I'm going.
Are we... Is it because we can't see it?
I'm here.
I think it's because we can't see it.
I'm your spaniel. Commander. Move order received. Move order received.
Oh, we got loads of time.
Commander, we're almost out of time.
Don't
Can't
look.
afford to let enemy reinforcements land. You need to bring down that control center.
I know, it's fine. Don't panic. We got this.
Tell me what to shoot.
That thing. Thanks, Glitch.
Brought it down, Commander.
Well done, Commander. Miss Maya, are you inbound? Roger that, Lady Arena. I'm marking an LZ on your screen, Commander. Proceed to designated coordinates for evac. Where are we? Over there. Oh, that's no problem. You've already moved.
Orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Well, good job, turrets. That's all I can say, because they very much were the MVP.
Moving to position.
That's done it. All communication between the spaceport and the Directorate's reinforcement fleet just went down. Ground control, this is the Conrack. We've lost you. Loud clanging. Nav support is offline. Where are the damn tugs? Louder clanging. Alarm klaxons begin to... Yeah, that's not good. Without ground support, their dropships won't be able to make planetfall. They'll be torn to pieces if they try. Congratulations, Monster Bound Panzyr is as good as ours. We have you to thank for it. Long live House Decimus and long live the Arano Restoration.
Mission successful.
Indeed. Oh, contract payment increased by 50%. Thanks very much. Okay, good. And hopefully we've got some bits. Okay, so Medusa took a little bit of damage on the arm, but that was it. No problem. Yes, I will take bits of dragon, please. Oh, we've got a full dragon. Thank you. Take that. And what else do I want? Is there anything nice? Anything useful? I could take a hunchback bit. Any weapons that look nice? Lots of short-range missiles. Heatsink, jump jet. No. Okay, fine. I guess I'll take a bit of hunchback. Bit of hunchback? Yeah, sure, bit of hunchback. I said bit of hunchback. Thank you. Centurion, Centurion, Dragon, 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 Hunchback, Hunchback, Panther, Trebuchet. Good. And not as many short-range missiles as I thought we'd end up with. We've done it, Monsters Bound. Thanks to your efforts, the Restoration Army has broken the Directorate's hold on Panzyr. Lord Pierre-Louis Decimus has already pledged his house and his systems to my service. The Restoration is growing, just as we'd hoped it would. And with his support, you gain territory, soldiers, and a bolstered supply chain. Not a bad deal for you, Lady Arano. Or for House Decimus, the Directorate took a scorched earth approach to Panzyr's farmland. Without our ongoing support, the people here would starve. I'm not my uncle, Darius. The restoration gives as much as it takes. That's commendable. It isn't like you have much of a choice. And your people will love you for it. I mean, it would be terrible PR for starving people. From a strictly pragmatic point of view, that's true, but I would help these people whether anyone was watching or not. That's what I'm fighting for, Monsters Bound. Pragmatism be damned. It's a victory to be sure, but we're still a long way from Coromadir, and Director Espinosa has only just begun to marshal his forces. Things are going to get a lot more difficult as we push forward towards Smithson. Smithson. Directorate's military capabilities appear to be way out of line with our initial estimates. Somehow they've gained access to weapons and battle mechs that are totally foreign to the Oregon Reach. Where do you think all this hardware is coming from? We don't know. House Espinosa has always had contracts in the inner sphere. Lady Victoria's personal battle mech is a prototype model that's almost impossible to find outside the Draconis Combine, but this radical new military build-up is something else entirely. Whatever these weapons are coming from, it's a recent development and a troubling one. Hey, Lord Madeira, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's something here that you may want to see. Actually, you may all want to see this. I found something strange on the Argo's nav computer. Why don't I like the sound of that? Is there anything on the ship that isn't strange? Probably not, but this is, stranger than the norm. It looks like an encrypted data archive on a secondary storage drive. That's my best guess. Mind you, Starleague era encryption software isn't really my area of expertise. Oops, I think I clicked through something. With all due respect, Lady Arano, whatever's on that drive was sealed away for a reason. I've heard enough stories about lost tech treasure hunting to know that's a bad idea, so why don't we just leave it well alone? Because this archive could contain something of value, and because, as I previously mentioned, I have a personal connection with the ship. I believe that this discovery is meant to lead us somewhere, and I intend to follow it. It's a Starleague era data archive. Of course we should try and open it. Yeah, of course we should try and open it. Damn right we should. Just don't leave any money on the table. Anyone could tell you that. Thankfully, we can follow this lead and pursue our campaign against Directorate at the same timeline. The liberation of House Carossus on Smithson is already the Restoration's next objective, and Lord Simon Carossus was High Lord Tematil's chief technologist. Securing the help we need will cost us nothing that we weren't already planning to pay. Perhaps this is just a coincidence, Miss Mayor, but I cannot help seeing the hand of fate at work here. Mastiff taught me to pay heed to my intuition, and that's what I intend to do. Tell me more about Lord Carossus. He's a hard man who doesn't suffer fools gladly. That said, he's also quite brilliant and noble with the mind of a scholar. His adult children, Otto and Lina, were much the same. Difficult time to be sure, but fierce allies to House Orano. Why do you think this Lord Carossus will be able to open the archive? Because he knows lost tech better than anyone in the Reach. In the days of my father's reign, whatever scraps of forgotten technology were discovered in the Reach, they'd be taken to Smithson for cataloguing and study. If there are answers to be found, we'll find them with him. That's the plan then. After we liberate Smithson, we will have an audience with Lord Carossus. Yes, Monsters Bound, and shortly thereafter we will see if my father's intuition about the Argo were justified. As before, I will contact you when we're ready to move on to Smithson. For now, I'll take my leave of you. I have nobles to placate and an army to rally, and you have your own contracts to pursue, I'm sure. Yes, we do, Lady Rano. We've been keeping busy just as you asked us. You all heard her. We've got some time for the next leg of the Restoration's offensive, and our client wants us to make the most of it. Time is money, so let's get back to work. Lady Rano's people scoured the spaceport and found a jackpot commander, decommissioned griffins, lots of them. They'll never get them working with the repair suits they got, but between my team and the Argo's mech bay, I think we might. You can find them in the shop here on Panzyr. Do I want griffins?
Ready to fight.
We've got a dragon. The Dragon 1N is a beefy machine that can take serious beating, but tends to be a bit light on weaponry. It moves fast with a heavy mech though, which makes it well suited for closing for melee attacks against slower targets.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Thanks, Yang. Is the reason we're getting laggy? That's better. Right. Okay, so we've got the dragon. We've got a centurion. A griffin. Okay. So let's have a look at the dragon. So he's a 60 tons. He is a bit light on weaponry. Oh, we got a 15 plus. Oh, I wanted to look in the shop. Shop. Yes, they got griffins. I don't really want a griffin though, but I do. Can I not sell mechs? Oh, because I don't. Mech Bay. Right. I don't want this panther. Confirm. Get rid of him. The blackjack again, an heirloom. But also pretty useless, so we're going to get rid of it. It's got sentimental value, which is maybe worth something. We've already got a centurion. Do I want another one? Yeah, probably not. The griffin came kind of in useful, but do I want to keep it? That wasn't the griffin, it was a trebuchet, wasn't it? Let's get rid of the centurion. I might keep the griffin and get rid of the trebuchet. I'll mull it over. Okay, let's sell. I mean, we've got a lot of cash, but we're going to have even more very soon. Yes, get rid of that. And you. And you. Good. Ooh. An AC-20 plus. 2 accuracy. That's kind of tempting. Medium laser plus plus. I do like the AC-20 on the Centurion. I'm sort of tempted by this. Screw it. Yep, I got the money.
New weapon systems available.
LRM-10. I mean, the medium laser, I think definitely buy that.
New weapon systems available.
That's a definite. I don't really. It's not really. There's not really much here. I mean, I could buy bits of Griffin, but I've already got a Griffin. I don't really need another one. Now, amazingly, he didn't take any damage during that last mission, so that was fun. And I can swap out. Where's this? Oh, there's a Centurion. So let's get rid of that AC-20, and we will put the +1 on. Is this just in general, or does it need to be on the arm? I think it just has to be... May as well put it in the core, because if the core gets blown up, then we're doing something wrong anyway. Let's do that. 4 days. Oh, you know what? Let's just swap out the AC-20. How long is that going to take? 3 days. Yeah, sure.
Logged and noted.
Done. Okay. And what else we pick? Oh, the laser. Yeah. Okay. So let's refit my quick draw. So we'll swap out that laser for the ++. I'm okay with that. That's pretty good.
That's done.
And then the dragon. I mean, he's got good melee. And apparently he's quite fast. Is this maybe going to be Medusa's new mech? And if so... AC5 is very long. You could jump. So the AC5 is taking up 10 tons, which is quite a lot. So I could potentially take out the AC5, give you the LRM 15, then got 2 medium lasers. What if I then give you more flamers? Because you are a dragon, after all. That seems only fair. He doesn't really have many hard points, does he? I could go for the PPC. Alternative, I mean... It feels sad he doesn't have a support weapon in his face, because then we could breathe fire on them. I mean, I guess flaming them from the left side is fun enough. Okay, let's... I'm going to go with that. I'm then going to give him more armour. Maybe some back armour as well, just to be on the safe side. And then... I mean, technically he's got 5... Okay, we could do that. Oh, it's a heatsink. We could give him a heatsink. He's not going to get very hot anyway. We could potentially try that. Get in close and then punch him. He does have some long range capabilities as well. And a crap ton of armour. I'm going to see what that goes. I don't know whether that's going to be good or not, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
We can try it out. Might be fun. Okay. Ship upgrades. Ship upgrades will be done in 8 turns. Behemoth will be back in 9 turns. Got some work. What about other contracts? Do we have any other contracts here? Bloody hell, we got loads. Right. We've got a lot of money. Is this all here? It is. There is one at Weldry, but that's 23 days. Where the hell are we? Okay. So where is Smithson then? Zangul. Okay, there's Smithson. So that's our next target. We do have a lot of missions here. I think we need to do 2 before we get the next story mission. I think is right. I'm probably not going to do a 4 skull mission. However, this one looks quite good. Badlands. Highlands, Tundra. Do I just want to... Where is my... Okay, so let's get the quick draw done. Then I want the dragon done.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Okay, that looks... I mean, we've got lots of cash. Do I want to go... you know what? I don't think they need more money. I think they've got... I bought them a new sofa just the other day. Okay, I'm going to see how the dragon does. So let's go for... let's do a smash and grab. A pirate defector has given us extremely interesting and time-sensitive piece of information, and we need a fast response. Before joining our side, the defector worked as a pirate facility on this planet. She claims she was responsible for extracting data from a device that sounds from her descriptions very much like a Star League era memory core. We don't know what data is on it, but the pirates can't be allowed to keep it. Let's go maximum salvage. 5 of 22. That looks pretty good. Okay, so Trebuchet, no. Dragon, yes. And Medusa's going to go here. You've got a quick ultra and a Shadow Hawk. I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, here we go. We're going to try the dragon. This facility our employers described. It's not just a fairy tale. The memory core will be in there. Move up so we can see the kind of firepower we're up against. Once we've secured the memory core, the Leopard will extract us at the LZ. Good hunting, Commander. Okay, how far can this dragon move? I think that's pretty good, actually. That's not the dragon.
Yes, Commander.
Again, that's not too bad.
Location confirmed.
Moving to position.
Oh, hello.
Unknown on sensors.
Come on, Mech Warriors! It's go time!
Okay.
What can I do for you? Coordinates received.
What we got? Spider. Only a 45% chance to hit.
This should be good.
Well, depends if you hit or not. Which you kind of mostly did, which is good.
You got nothing, you hear me?
You tell him, Glitch.
I'm your spaniel.
Okay. Yeah, we can't jump. I'm kind of wondering maybe the jump jets were a bad idea because we can't actually hit very many people. What about sprint? If I go over here, I'm in the forest. Is that a good idea? I mean, it's not a bad option.
On my way.
We can always go up and punch them in a bit.
More potential salvage on the field.
Let's. I think the I mean, yeah. Let's go for the striker.
Acknowledge.
And the dragon does have a lot of armor. That didn't even scratch me, so that's good. And I think we can... Okay, we've got a locust and a spider, neither of which particularly troublesome, I'll be honest. Main problem will probably be that.
Now let's see how you
The vehicles. Well, not that one. That one's dead.
This is what happens when you hang out with bad people.
That is so very true.
Orders?
Could hit the locust, could hit the spider. It's not particularly good. I mean, you may as well give it a shot.
Roger.
Is that it?
Waiting for orders.
And we've got a 65% chance to hit the locust. Which, you know, worked pretty well.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
They don't like the dragon, do they?
Waiting for orders.
Right, can we go and punch the spider?
Position confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
Toasty. How'd that work out for you? That did... Ooh, geez, yep. That'll do it.
Receiving you.
We should probably put some mods on him for some melee damage, maybe. I think I got... Did I got one of those already? Let's double check. There is a striker there, but we can only hit it with the long-range missiles, which probably isn't worth it.
Coordinates received.
We can probably take out the locust.
All weapons are go.
Like so, by destroying literally every one of its limbs.
I'm here.
We're soaking up a lot of fire. I kind of don't feel he's as good as the Centurion. Okay, well let's see if we can take out this striker. Just bomb it from long range.
Reporting light damage. Commander.
I'm going to go and punch this one again. Yeah, he's dead. You don't need to set him on fire.
One less target.
Yes, Commander.
90 or 80% chance to hit. That's pretty good. I've not seen anything else. Is this all there is?
gone.
Got it.
Onward.
On it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Acknowledged.
As a spot commander, hold there while the memory core is loaded into the friendly mech. Okie dokie.
Coordinates received.
We have the asset, Commander.
Well, that was really easy. This mission's a little bit weird sometimes. Well, that was well, that was way too easy. Good. We took 0 damage, but then I'm not surprised. And we've got... I mean, we can get 20... So we've got everything. So I guess we'll just... Everything. Everything is ours. There wasn't even 22 bits of salvage.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Oh, we've got a spider. Good, we can sell that one. And I wasn't impressed by the dragon, to be honest. I might switch back to Centurion. Or maybe just give the dragon back its AC5. Who knows? Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.